You don't push your kids to do this, and it's these fucking women, man.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 42 and verse 11. It says, keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thy enemies, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude.
Look up this word, shameless.
Without shame, right?
Yeah. Because your daughter not supposed to be out here on some hoe shit, man. Showing her body off, twerking and shit. Doing like, the best thing you can do is find her a husband if she on that shit. But this society don't promote that, man. They don't promote the righteous thing to do.
If you was to say that, if you was to say that to a woman, hey, if I have a daughter, I'm gonna help her find her a husband. Like, people would look at you like you got your head on backwards. Like they think that that's wicked.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, these women out here doing everything, blowing every time Dick and Harry, literally.
I've actually heard, you will actually catch some of these mothers saying, nah, my daughter needs to play the field and play the field and see what's out here. She ain't supposed to know what's out here, man. That be some of the most dumb shit you could say or push on a young girl. Yeah. Play the field. That's how they end up getting these kids with no man to stick around because they just playing the field.
Right.
Bitch, Sloppy.
Oh yeah.
And that bitch already know that that's a failed plan. Because she did the same thing.
Exactly.
She know that's gonna lead to straight failure. And like we mentioned earlier, misery loves company.
Yeah.
That's right.
You have a lot of these women, and I've had them in my family.
Like I say, if you saw that woman across the street with the gigantic ass, she's sitting here presenting herself like a whore in front of her daughter.
Yeah.
And what she think her daughter gonna pick up on? Being a hoe.
Because what? And above all, they crave attention. And so that's they don't know the right attention to crave. Like, they not gonna cover themselves up wear modest apparel because that would attract a righteous man. That would attract a man with some type of morals and values and fear for the Lord. They don't want that. They want the quickest instant gratification, which is just putting on this stock wear. The attire of a whore, man.
Wow. WAP, like the elder from South Carolina said, you said that WAP ain't gonna save you.
Yeah.
This is Sirach, chapter 7, and verse 23. It says, hast thou children? Instruct them, and bow down their neck from their youth. Hast thou daughters? Have care of their body, and show not thyself cheerful towards them. Marry thy daughter, so shall thou have performed a weighty matter, but give her to a man of understanding.
But that was with the arranged marriages. The arranged marriage, because the first woman, first person that on the love level, woman loves her father, and then the father is supposed to give the permission to the man that rightly fits his standards. So it's a lot of males raising women. Soon to be women, but what are they doing? They're telling their daughters they're taking them to basketball camp, and they're being dykes now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not actually. Because if you look at these women now, it's all about self-love. It's all about you're worth it. It's all about you're worthy. Don't let nobody. Low self-esteem. That's what a father, a parental mother and a father are supposed to inherently teach their children.
Right.
So once you don't teach your children the correct way, then they don't learn until it's too late. now they're trying to scramble and trying to find their self-identity.
Yeah.
And they're grafted onto these because feminism is Luciferian. Let's just say what it is. Teaching them that way, the Luciferian way of feminism, and then they're grafting onto this ideology, which ultimately ruins them. You know, that's why when you get with these women, they're so bugged out, and they want to unleash their baggage on you. You get a woman that's already put together, man. At least for the most part, they're not supposed to unload their baggage on you.
You're not supposed to be a damn psychiatrist. You know? But then again,
that's if you want to teach her. If you want to put your if you want to your vibration, she got a low body count, and you want to put your vibration on her. Yeah, she can learn. And things of that nature, but for the most part, she already has to have a father. She already has to have certain core values that line up with yours, man, or it's not gonna work.
yeah.
All those guys.
I got a preset real quick.
Shit, hey man, these hoes don't have no damn body counts.
Not even the young ones, because if you check on like TikTok and everything, these young teens, man, they're out thoughting now. They're really doing the renegade. You know, they're doing the different challenges, wearing nothing like these women so-called women right here. Oh that one. She's on TikTok, I bet you. She's on Instagram. She's on Snapchat.
Definitely not TikTok.
Oh yeah.
She on Snapchat. All that.
Well, it's the mother's job to keep her off there.
You know.
The mother's supposed to be on it.
Y'all got it.
My daughter can do what she wants.
It's America. This is America. That's what
Till
they'll
she
say.
can meet a black man, and I was, oh no.
This is right. This is Ecclesiasticus 26 and verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. What do you see mostly around her? Face paint, man. They always got some on top of their eyelids and some sparkly on their damn lips and all that. Like, then you know I'm available for work. You know, but you know,
Like prostitution.
yeah.
Well, yeah, because those eyelashes, man, they're fucking all the way out there.
You know,
Those eyelashes and those raptor claws that they call nails.
yeah.
Pretty much, even Edomites have them. I've been checking around. Edomites have them. So-called the Latino Native American Indians and you Jakes out there. Latinos, y'all have them. It's like the whole MO. They all working with synchronicity.
Yeah.
With this whole.
Verse 10, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And that's what you see, man. All these women have abused themselves with overmuch liberty, being able to come and go as they please, man. And what that do? If that's your daughter or wife or whatever, that bring grief upon you.
That's right.
You know, because a woman can get into shit out here and you not being privy to it, that can be a demise to whatever you got going on. Or just be a shame on your name. You know? That's why the scriptures tell you how you supposed to govern your household and raise your children and, you know, issue out discipline and judgment. It's really the blueprint, man. 11, watch over an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Man, judgment. And what then with two women, Josh? They got too much liberty out here, man. They can do it. They just, hey, man. That's why back in the ancient days, times were simpler, man. The woman was in the house, man. And the man went out and did what he had to do, and you know, but the woman was most safe is at home, man. Like, they just, it's too many distractions out here.
Careless.
You know, and they careless, yeah.
Can I add that to your point? Even in Esau's kingdom in America, back in like the early 1900s, you had one road to like a person, like an Edomite's house, or a person's average house was more spaced out. So there was really, you had to go far till you could see another man or commit adultery. She would go out to get different pleasantries and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But that's why in these Ishmaelite countries, they're fighting so hard to keep their women in straits. Because now what? Even up to like last year, 2018, they want to drive now.
Yeah.
They want to drive. They want to have these different accolades and go to college. Have these different titles to be more liberal. Because they look at America and see how it is. They look at America and see how it is. So it would even be hard. It's hard for these different nations.
Yeah.
Pastor Kabar just uploaded another video on feminism. I'm gonna try to watch it before it gets shut down. But the title of the video is "I Really Hate Dealing with This Topic, but It's a Necessity." It's talking about the woman, I'm pretty sure. Because with the women, you can go for days and hours and weeks dealing with this woman. I mean, she's really wicked. Like, once I get home, I'm probably just gonna do a short video on that, the creator of that damn movie. But the wickedness of the woman is exceedingly great, man, and they just all out of order, man. And I get vexed just even looking at women nowadays. I couldn't have a daughter, man. If I had a daughter, it'd be, but it's the woman that'll be my, your enemy, So the woman is your enemy, man. Whether you like it or not, she is your number one enemy next to the so-called white man. She is not right. She's not in order. She's wicked. She's evil. As the scripture says, of the woman became the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. That's plain and to the point. And the fact that Esau takes down videos of you getting on that's how you know it's the truth. Esau only allows the truth. He only allows wickedness to spread forth. But if you tell the truth, then they'll shut it down. So don't think highly of women. We all make that mistake when we come into the truth. I did, because we want them to, I think some good ones out there, we want them to be on board, but they're not on board, man. You gotta understand that they're not on board. Even if you got a woman, just know that you're not gonna get perfection out of it. That's all we say. We give advice. We can't tell you what to do with your woman. We can only give advice. Don't look for perfection, because it's not gonna be there. It's only gonna be in the kingdom. So if she's decent enough to meet your standards, then you do what you do. But when you try to strive for perfection out of it, you just gonna, it's wearisome, man, because they don't have it. They don't have it. That's all.
I got one real quick. I'm gonna jump over to verse 22. And harlot shall be counted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. And we know that marriage is sex. The act of sex is marrying. It's marriage. But the woman that jumps from man to man, committing adultery or has sex for money or whatever, they count it as nothing, man. And that's all you have in this society is chicks with emojis and tongues sticking out with dollar signs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but harlots, man. So, they just, count them women as spittle, man, like the scriptures say, man. Don't try to wife them and cuff them and, do all this extra shit, because it ain't gonna work, man.
Well, yeah, that's what Meg Thee Stallion said. He said, you can't cuff me, but I'm wifey. Talented and gifted, some shit.
Yeah.
You look at her lyrics.
Did you spit?
Oh, the Most High whack her and Cardi B in the same damn judgment. Laying down between.
Esau know what he doing, man. He gonna make them help turn the rest of these women out, man.
Right.
And hey, men gonna have shit on their hands, but we can't get too much thought into these women, man, because they just distractions anyway, man. At the end of the day, because they ain't in their right mind, they right order. They not trying to play their creation role. Majority of them. You have some, but it's rare.
I got, this is prop.
Hey, bro. What's that called? I'm saying, that's some Israelite stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, this y'all brother right here. He Israelite right here. Hey, I said y'all was Israelite.
Bring your shit up and pull up over. What y'all doing down here?
We just telling our
teaching.
people, man.
Oh, yeah. ain't got no books enough, shit like that. I'm saying, like,
You got your book?
Yeah, I got.
I done draw down the wrong way trying to get back over the real shit. I'm from my mama. I was just like, talk about some shit like this, you know what I'm saying?
All the way out of one.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
Hey, for the truth. He's so fat ass.
Yeah, I got a few more. Y'all.
You have
Leviticus 19.
Yeah. I just wanted to say just real quick. And the Lord, you know, like, just disclaimer, we not, hey, this is not a woman's bashing.
Well, because I was gonna say something too.
Yeah. You know, like, we get on our women because, yeah, they are part of our nation, you know, because we just want to see them do better.
That's right.
Like when you come into the truth, you know, like you see, hey, how a woman, hey, even the men of our nation were, you know, like when you read the scripture, you can visualize, and seeing how they are now, you're like, damn, like we hit a whole 180, you know. So yeah, we just bringing out facts about this, how you majority of you women are.
Yeah, and if the shoe don't fit, and you know, if it don't apply, then don't worry. And we get on everything. We get on our men, we get on our women, we get on the other nations, we get on everything. It's just when it comes to the wickedness of the woman, it's there's no number to it.
Right.
And when you look at the foundation to rebuild a society, it requires both man and a woman to play a role. And if the woman's going off, you're supposed to get on her to get back in order. So,
That's
like I
right.
said, the wickedness of the woman is without number. You can go down the whole, like I said, we can go on for months dealing with this black woman. That's why with women in general, you got hundreds of videos uploaded a single day dealing about the nature of the woman. And the reason her nature is so important is, like I said, to rebuild a society, both men and women have to play their role. You got, Apostle Bar, they just did recently videos telling you that a woman can be saved without a husband.